Sentry going up!
Let's
Los
go!
weiter!
Uber. Love it or hate it, Uber is a necessary part of TF2 and can shift the balance of a match and keep the flow of the game going. Seeing as you're watching this video, I think it's safe to assume you're either an engineer main or just looking to improve your skills at the class. If you've answered yes to either of those two assumptions, then you've come to the right place. Although Uber is necessary, it doesn't go without saying that if you see a shiny person charging at your nest while you're playing the engineering character class from Valve's team-based first-person shooter Team Fortress 2, your first instinct is to shit your pants and move to a small farmhouse overlooking the sea in Southeast Ireland to live out your days as a quilt salesman, only to lose your business to Randy McNuggan, who just so happens to be the son of Big NASA himself. Trust me, I've been there too. But I can safely say that I've learned a thing or two over the past 1,000 hours of playing this class. So sit back, relax, grab a nice paper bag filled with lukewarm water as I help you goober the Uber. First off, let's take a look at UberCharge itself. There's 4 different types of Ubers. You've got Quick Fix Uber, which heals both a medic and his target at a much more increased rate, making them effectively invulnerable to light attacks. There's Kritzkrieg Uber, which gives the medic's target guaranteed crits for 8 seconds. There's also the Vaccinator, which can hold a maximum of 4 charges, ranging from fire resistance to bullet resistance to explosion resistance. But those are just minor compared to the stomping power of stock UberCharge, which makes the medic and his target completely invulnerable for 8 seconds. Now, you may be asking,
Timber shits, how do we as engineers combat an Uber charge if we can't deal any damage to them and there's no pyros nearby to push the Uber away?
Alright, calm down. No need to fret, because we engineers have a secret weapon. A weapon so powerful and so devastating, it can make us gods. It is virtually unbeatable. This secret weapon is, of course, right click. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, it's a bit more complicated than that. When it comes to any other UberCharge, all you, as an engineer player, have to do is just let your sentry gun mow the Uber enemies down, or better yet, whip out your Wrangler to deal with them even faster. But against stock Uber, you're virtually defenseless on the combat front. There's no way you're able to damage them, so your only means of survival are to run away, which is honestly the easiest part, because 9 times out of 10, the enemy is far too focused on your sentry to see you scurry off. But that doesn't mean that there's nothing you can do. This is where one of my personal favorite engineer tools really shines. I'm of course talking about the Rescue Ranger. Now I say a tool, not a weapon, because aside from dealing a maximum of 60 damage per bolt, it's most effectively used for healing your buildings from a distance and, oh, what was that? Oh yeah, rescuing your buildings. So many people forget about this mechanic and I rarely ever see it used outside of a little ninja-neering, but if I had a key for every time that this mechanic has allowed me to really turn the tide of any major push from the enemy, I could probably buy my dream unusual. This single mechanic can instantly negate the titan of mechanics that is UberCharge, turning the medics from a pub-stomping powerhouse to the equivalent of a spy who slaps a sapper on your sentry and runs away. Now you might still be thinking,
Timber dicks, how can I most effectively use this when these situations arise?
let's use our inner voices and let me educate you on proper goober the Uber etiquette. The first rule of goobering is run the fuck away. Do not run for a little bit and then rescue your building only to slap it down where an enemy can easily just walk up and destroy it. Find a clear line of sight to your sentry and run until the last second before it goes down. By then you're far enough away to where you can place your sentry down again, let it construct, and then heal it before the medic comes back to where you can tear them a new
Structurally superfluous new behind.
Rule 2 is, I could have sworn there was more to it. Let me see here. No, yeah. Yes. Rule 2 is know when to give up. Sometimes even the goober strategy isn't enough against Noober, and you just have to accept that you'll have to rebuild your nest again. As Uncle Dane said, that's the point of engineer, to create distractions. But hopefully with this newfound knowledge, you can at least have a fighting chance against enemy Ubers, instead of just sitting there panicking while shooting your sentry with your Rescue Ranger bolts. Those aren't going to do anything. And if you did learn something, or just enjoyed it, or are feeling sympathetic for me because I'm an engineer, why not show your sympathy by subscribing to the channel and sharing this video with other people who might think could learn a thing or two from me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios!
Never run from a sentry gun. Cower in fear to wear his beautiful beard. He's gotta be